want to wake up at 6 a.m. I want to be in completely routine. I want to be that girl. I want to be an it girl, but really only in my mind, not to other people necessarily. But I really need to get my life together. It's strange because I have all the routines, but I don't have the systems, and it is very hard to implement a routine without a system. It's possible, I do it all the time, but there needs to be a system in place, and with that comes discipline. And I know that I tend to lack discipline, and I'm trying to figure out how to be that incredibly disciplined, that girl, 6 a.m. girly, without burnout, without stressing myself out. How am I supposed to do this? Hey, welcome back to my channel. I am Chelsea, and I'm trying to get my life together, and I'm trying to figure out how. I know that I need to build some systems, so that is what this is going to be about. We're going to be building systems for my routines. I'm slowly getting there. Part of this is just like I've been gardening lately, and like vegetable garden vibes, and I realized that you have to have systems in place in order for the vegetables and the fruit to grow. And I realized that, as humans, people, we also need that. It's time to find the system or systems for myself and figure out how to get my life together. So one thing I know for certain is that this room needs to be cleaned, and I mean cleaned, decluttered, and just clean. So I guess we'll be working on a reset, and luckily it is the end of the month, so it's a great time for a reset. So we'll be resetting, and then from there figure out what systems I want to try and implement into my life. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. I started cleaning my vanity area because it's going to double as a desk area. I already have a desk where my PC is set up, but there's not that much natural lighting over there, and I need natural light in my life. So I started with this area because this is going to be like a workspace, like a second workspace for when I'm not editing or using my computer. Yeah, look at this mess. How am I supposed to set up anything in this mess? But don't worry, I am switching out my winter clothes for my spring clothes because it is hot. We have reached the 80-degree threshold. We are here, and it is time to bring out the warm weather clothes. So that all took about 3 hours. I did organize my nail polishes, and I just did a time lapse of that on my phone. And then I also, well, you saw the other two things I did, my vanity, which didn't take long at all. That was like 30 minutes of that. And then taking my clothes out, and then I put them away. I needed to get it clean in here, or at least close to clean, just because if I am going to be setting systems up, I need a very clear space. So now we're going to get into setting the systems up. But before I do, I need to show you this pile of clothes that I'm getting rid of. So here's the pile of clothes. I would love to keep them, but the issue is that they don't fit. It's not something like,
oh, these are just outdated, I don't want them.
No, I love all of those pieces in there. In the fall time, I started going to the gym, and I didn't foresee that I was going to gain a pant size up, just a pant size. The thing is, I've always had a body, but not like this. Like, it's always been thin, and it's still thin. Don't get it twisted. It's still thin. I just wasn't prepared to replace all these clothes this soon. Like, I thought I had time to still buy my summer clothes. Shorts don't fit. pants don't fit, a dress doesn't fit, which is crazy because it's a slip dress and it fit so loosely last year, but now it literally fits like a bodycon dress, and I'm like, this is ridiculous. Like, and to me, I don't feel like I look bigger. I don't know if I'm just used to it. Like when I first started working out and I started seeing results, I was like, okay, I do look a little bit bigger. Cool. You know, I'm going to the gym. But now I guess I'm just used to it. It is just one size. I'm not freaking out or anything. Well, mostly I just have to buy new clothes, and that part is kind of like annoying because even though I have a background in fashion, I am not someone who likes shopping. And I hate shopping in this climate of fashion. It's actually so trash. So I try to avoid it as much as possible. But anyway, let's get back into it. Since we're here, I just got some of my systems. Things to help build my system. Here's a binder. It's actually two. But this is gonna help me with my garden to stay organized. Yeah. So, got a binder, and the sheet protectors are gonna go in here, and I got some photograph sheet protectors as well. And I can put my seeds in here. It's so weird because I like had this idea and then I ended up seeing it on TikTok. Okay, so now that everything is cleaned up, organized, and we just got everything nice and neat and found a home for mostly everything, there is still some work to be done, but at least we have a clear space, which leads to a clear mind. So now it's actually time to build some systems. So I already told you guys about the garden seeds and all that. That is a great system if you do plan on gardening. If you plan on doing something else, like say you want to start collecting stickers and be, I don't know, a stationery business, maybe take that same idea, but use it for stickers and stationery and ephemera or whatever you want. Okay, so I'm going to use myself as an example, of course. That's the easiest. But the first thing you want to do is set goals. I will just say like one goal, maybe two goals. I always think when you start to like keep adding goals, you're not gonna like stay on top of it. Don't choose a goal that's like super unobtainable, like make $1 million by the end of this year. Now if that's something you feel like you can do, that's cool, but like don't try to push yourself to do it. So one of my goals is to reach 1,000 subscribers by August. Is that gonna happen? I don't know. Hopefully, fingers crossed. What do I have to do to get to 1,000 subscribers? I need to build the system of filming videos at least twice a week and sitting down and taking the time to editing them. So I'm going to probably be uploading twice a week, 1 to 2 times a week. So I have to sit down and edit. I have to sit down and film videos like this and actually take the time to edit and all that. I currently edit myself. I don't send out my videos to be edited. Maybe one day I will get there and I can do that, but I don't think it's all that serious, at least right now. Then I also have to promote my videos. I have to figure out a way to get people clicking on my videos and get them to be interested in my videos. And a lot of that is just researching what brings people in, what keeps people watching your videos, like what is it about that. So I have to research that, and then I also need to push out my videos. So I think Pinterest is a good way to get people to click on your video. That's just me. You can use Instagram. I never felt like Instagram was a good way to push out videos. And then also TikTok. Again, that's another platform that I just feel like isn't going to get people clicking on your videos, just because people don't like to leave the app TikTok, just like Instagram, but people are willing to leave like an app like Pinterest. Just kind of figure out which platform works for you. And then just staying on top of things, implementation. And as long as I can stay on top of things, I think I can actually reach my goals. And I think being disciplined is like one of the hardest things for me, because for one, I lack structure, but also I just get very distracted very easily by other things. Like I'll be like, oh, I want to crochet this now. And so then I start crocheting that thing right now. And then that's the only thing I want to do. But I just need to have time slots for when I crochet and all that. Next step is giving myself grace. I'm always gonna say this, like if I continue to make these routine and productivity videos, give yourself grace. When I went to Palm Springs, that is one of the things, it seemed like the topic between like all the people that we knew and my mom and our little acquaintance group kind of figured out that like it's important to always give yourself grace. You're not going to be perfect at everything, and let life happen sometimes. Like, especially if something traumatic happens, let life happen and just let it be. If something does happen, then it happens, and I will reassess later. I think it's so important to give yourself grace, let yourself rest. Just don't push yourself to do too much, and don't be so hard on yourself, and be nice to yourself. Oh my god, that's a big one. Be nice to yourself. If you don't achieve your goal, or if I don't achieve my goal, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. I'm going to be like, okay, well, we'll push it to September, we'll push it to October, whatever it may be. Just always give yourself grace. And that's really all the steps for me. I'll probably be doing a little bit of an update on this. We'll see if I reach my 1,000 follower goal. We will see, or subscriber goal. We will see. But I think we're gonna end this video here because I don't want it to be super long. I know I spent a lot of time just kind of like cleaning and organizing my space, and there was a lot of talking in the beginning. But hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, hit that thumbs up button, and if you want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.